Today is December the 10th, 2010. I'm going to show you this game called 5-card Mahjong. 5-card Mahjong. Mahjong is a traditional Chinese tile game played with lots of tiles. Today we're going to use poker cards to play Mahjong. And I have 53 cards here. The regular 52 cards deck plus one joker. Now the joker is going to be used like the one using payout, can be used in a straight or trips or as an ace. Now what is a Mahjong? In our game we define a 5-card Mahjong. 5 cards shows here with one front hand, one back hand, or one low, one high hand, with a pair and the trips. A pair and the trips. This makes one Mahjong. Okay, here's another example. 7, 8, 9 is a straight, and then I got a pair in the front, back, and the low and high. You know, straight is higher than pair, so I got a pair and the trips. I mean a pair and a straight. So that's a Mahjong. So this is Mahjong. This is Mahjong. This would not be a Mahjong because there's no pair here. Now, this would not be a Mahjong because there's no pair here. Okay? Or if I do it like this, this is the front, this is the end. This is not a Mahjong because there's no trips or straight in the back. All right. Having said that, let's start playing here. All right. Now let me explain to you player's position. Player has 3 places to bet. One is play bet, the other one is Mahjong bet. And then there's one called pot bet, which we will explain in the next round. So the play bet is player play against the dealer. Mahjong bet is to see if the player's hand has a Mahjong or not. If player has a Mahjong, this one is paid with some odds, some bonuses. If the player doesn't have the Mahjong, this one loses. Okay? In this game, every player gets 7 cards. Okay, so I get 7 cards to every player. I wish at this time I have a shuffle machine here, automatically spill out 7 cards. So everybody gets 7 cards. Then every player will set his 7-card hands. The way to set it is that you would try to make the best 5-card hand as best as you possibly can and discard 2 cards. Okay, you're going to discard 2 cards. And the 5 cards would have to compose of 2 cards in the front called low and then 3 cards in the back called high. So let's try to do it here. Okay, I got a pair and I got queen. This is a lousy hand. Okay, so obviously, as you can see, right away we throw away 2 cards. So let's not look at these 2 cards. And here we need to make a 2 cards low hand and a 3-card high hand. So the way to do it is this. Okay, I have 2 cards, I have 3 cards. This is the high hand, this is the low hand. So this will be my hand. For the time being, let's just say we turn the card up. Okay. For this demonstration purposes, we just turn the cards up. In the real game, you may just fold it. Alright? Then take a look at this hand. The main purpose is to talk about how to set hands. Alright, now we have a, what do we have? We got a pair. And also we have a very crummy hand. Okay, so these 2 are the lowest. I'm going to throw them away. And I got a pair, I got 9, 7, so probably this is the best I can do. Again, I'm leaving the cards open so you can see better. Because there's no other way you can do better than this setting. Okay? And then here, we're still not doing so well. Okay, so I'm going to play pair. Okay, this is a pair in the front, pair in the back, and then low and high. Okay? This typically would be folded and dealer will take all those games, okay? All those cards. Alright, now it's time for dealer to set the hands. Dealer open up the 7 cards. Holy smoke, dealer has something very nice. Okay, dealer has ace, and this is ace. Dealer has a straight in the back. This is obviously not a good day for players, but anyway, dealer has a pair and a straight, so dealer has a mahjong. Okay, so dealer has mahjong, and now let's take a look. Dealer has a mahjong, automatically wins no non-mahjong hands. Okay, as far as play bet is concerned. So dealer wins this, and dealer wins everybody. Okay, I hope this demo doesn't scare you, but things happen. Now let's play one more hand. Let's bet on mahjong, bet on this. And now I'm going to place my bet on the pot and show you how pot works. Okay, let me use this deck of cards. Maybe a player can have a better luck. Again, everybody gets 7 cards. This is not a magic show, and all the cards just come out from deck randomly. There's no set hands, so we don't know what's going to happen. Okay, now let's start setting hands. I'm turning this over. Wow, now this is a good hand now. Alright, you got trips and you got a pair. So this is a mahjong hand. Alright. Okay. Now let's take a look at this guy. Oh, it's another mahjong hand. So as I said, not every hand is bad for player. Player get good hands too, like everything else. So this person also has a mahjong hand. Throw away 2 cards. In our analysis, I think there's could be about 25 to 30% of hands will get mahjong. So there are lots of mahjong hands around. Okay, now let's see. Wow, another one. What's going on here? Let's see. 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 7. Oh, okay. 7, 7 is a pair, and Jack, Queen, King is a straight. So we also have a mahjong hand. All right. So every player has a mahjong hand. Okay. Now let's also turn it over just for demonstration purposes. Now dealer, at this time, because there are pot bets involved, so I'm going to show you how pot bet works. At this time, after everybody, let's turn it over now, just to be more realistic. Every player sets his own hand. Then at this time, dealer throw the lemmer here and ask one of the player to choose. Let's assume we choose this one. Okay. It chose a 3. So that means this guy is the first base. And the first thing, because there's a pot bet involved here, so the first thing dealer look at is that the pot bet is 2. So dealer will bet 2 as his house's pot bet. Okay. Then after that, dealer opens his own hand. The pot bet is decide, the pot bet for the house, and also the first base is decide right now. That is after every player has set their hands. So there's nothing to manipulate their hands anymore. Okay, otherwise there could be involved some you know, cheating or some cooperation among the players. So we would throw the lemmer after everybody set their hands. Okay, now this time dealer turns over his hand. Dealer has 3 pairs. Unfortunately, we play 5 cards only. So what dealer has to do is to choose high in the back, low in the front, and pick a high card and throw this pair away. So every player only play 5 hands. So this will be dealer's hand. Okay, now dealer has pair, that means it's not a mahjong. So dealer's pot bet automatically will lose. And what dealer has to do is move his pot bet out here, meaning it doesn't have a pot, it doesn't have a mahjong, and its bet is for grabs. Okay, now let's turn over this people. Okay, now first of all, a mahjong hand, this is a mahjong hand, automatically wins over a non-mahjong hand. So the playback get paid. It's a 1-to-1 bet. It's a 1-to-1 payout. And you have a, you have a trip mahjong here. So the payout is 5-1. By the way, those numbers are temporary. We need to do more analysis to know the payout of those bonus bet. And every casino may determine to do different payout tables for the bonus bet. Now this is Mahjong, so this guy stays. Alright? Now let's open the second hand. Okay, I got a Mahjong again. So, a Mahjong hand wins over non-Mahjong hand. This is straight Mahjong. The payout, let me propose 2-1 for now. Okay? And this guy also has Mahjong, so he stays. Now let's say this one. A pair 7, a straight. So automatically he wins the play bet. And it's a straight, so it's a 2-1. Straight Mahjong gets 2-1. Okay? Alright, now the pot bet stays. At this time, dealer doesn't have Mahjong, so dealer takes away his cards. Now there are 3 Mahjong hands on the table. The position is on 3. So this person is going to win the pot bet from non-Mahjong players, such as the dealer. Dealer doesn't have Mahjong, so this guy goes there. Now this both have Mahjongs, so their Mahjong pot bet is pushed. Okay, only one winner of the pot bet, and the pot bets win. The pot bet winner gets the money from non-Mahjong players. Okay. All right, that ends this round, and we'll try another round now.